Sketching cubic curves. So let's sketch the curve with the equation y equals x minus 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1. So first, let's put y equals 0 and solve for x to find the roots or the points where the curve crosses the x-axis. So 0 is equal to x minus 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1. So here I have to equate each bracket to 0. So x minus 2 equals 0 and x here is equal to 2. X minus 1 equals 0, x is equal to 1, and x plus 1 equals to 0, so x is equal to negative 1. Now to find the y-intercept, or the point where the curve crosses the y-axis, I have to put x equals to 0. So y is equal to 0 minus 2 times 0 minus 1 times 0 plus 1. So 0 minus 2 is minus 2, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. So negative 2 times negative 1 times 1, and the answer is 2. So this is the y-intercept. Now let's sketch the curve. So this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. This is the y. So the roots, or the points where the curve crosses the x-axis, is x equals to 2, 1, and negative 1. So this is negative 1, this is 1, and this is 2. And the point where the curve crosses the y-axis is 2. So it's, let's say, here. Now, the curve will look something like this. Now let's see what happens to the value of y when x is large. So when x goes to infinity, what happens to y? Now, as x goes to infinity, y goes to infinity too. Why? Because when x is infinity, now let's substitute infinity into the equation. So instead of x, I have to put infinity. So y is equal to x minus 2. So it's infinity minus 2. Now when we say infinity minus 2, infinity is a big number. So when we subtract 2 from a very, very big number, the number stays big. So when I say that x minus 2 is infinity minus 2, so infinity minus 2 stays as infinity, because you are subtracting 2 from a very large number, which is infinity. So when we subtract a very small number, such as 2, from a very big number, the number stays big. So x minus 2, so it's infinity minus 2, which is infinity. Infinity minus 1 is infinity. And infinity plus 1 is infinity, because again, if I'm adding 1 to infinity, the number stays big, so it stays infinity. So infinity times infinity times infinity, the answer is infinity. So as x goes to infinity, so as x increases, y goes to infinity too, or it increases. So I have to extend the line upwards. Now let's see what happens to the value of y as x goes to negative infinity. So as x goes to negative infinity, now what happens to y? Now when we say that, again, we need to substitute x equals negative infinity into the equation. So instead of x, I have to put negative infinity. So first I have x minus 2. Now, x is negative infinity, so negative infinity, negative 2, it stays as negative infinity. Negative infinity, negative 1, again, it stays as negative infinity. And negative infinity plus 1, it stays as negative infinity. So I have negative infinity times negative infinity times negative infinity, and the number is negative infinity, because negative infinity times negative infinity is infinity. Then infinity times negative infinity is negative infinity. So y is negative infinity. So as x goes to negative infinity, so as the value of x decreases, y decreases as well. So as x decreases, so as x goes to the left, y goes down, it decreases. So I have to extend the line downwards. So this is -1, this is 1, this is 2, and the y-intercept here is 2. So this is the sketch of the cubic curve y equals x minus 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1.